Hello all, and welcome to Karaski. What goes up? And what does go up? Airships go up. And that's what this game's about, an airship. A bit of a steampunk vibe going. It's a nice presentation. So let's have a look at what we get option-wise, shall we? 4 vine hands, 4 vine ears. Turn the music down a little bit. So it is a Unity game, so you do get some graphical settings outside. And that's your basic settings in here. This you've got FOV slider, as it's a bit of a stealth game as well. Head bob off, screen shaker off. And then it does support 360 controller, but I should be playing with mouse and keyboard. So let's dive on and start a new game. I'll just have a look at the beginning of it. So this is just like a little tutorial bit so you get to know all your controls. Yeah, the presentation is nice. The visual art style is quite interesting. So it's not a Unity asset flip, that's for sure. So let's get. And I have been told that you'll need to play it through a couple of times to get the full ending. Hang on, I didn't pick up the ticket, did I? Did I? I did. My mind's elsewhere at the moment. So yes, let's see. I do. Mr. or Miss. Let's get in touch with our feminine side. I don't know if it has any bearing on the game or not. So you can chat with him more if you want. It doesn't have an outcome on the game. And that's not a bug, that's actually designed. So yes, we're on the airship, and of course it's been nobbled. So there's things to collect, of course. Oh, that's our little. You always get a little tip with stuff you get given, and that's our teacher shows us where our next mission objective is. Let's just so. Just want to get this right. So obviously, just cupboards to find stuff in and hide in. As I say, it is a stealth game, just to let you know that if they see you, I'll come pursuing you. Whoops, he's already found me. That isn't good. I'll just have to take it on the road. I haven't got the I haven't got enough money to bribe him. You can bribe cards, and once you've bribed them, they won't see you till you next time you come down there. Yeah, you can make that easier if you like, so that you get like loads and loads of warning that they're. So you get plenty of time to escape them. I should have dashed in there really in hindsight, but. So yes, of course, as you get more, your suspicion level raises. There are other ways in games to get it to go back down again as well, but I shan't give any spoilers as to how. So yeah, graphically it's not like absolutely outstanding, but it's a nice visual style. Let's get weaving. So yeah, there's things you can bribe and things you can buy. Let's see what you've got. Door card you can get in and out. So yeah, it's there. What's this done with him? So yes, it's not really a puzzler as such, but you do go around finding all these various clues as to what exactly happened and who might have been the saboteur. And of course there's all the different conversation choices, and that's one of my issues. The conversation choices aren't particularly deep. a lot of the time they don't really have a massive change on the outcome. They do. There are a couple later on towards the end of the game. Right. Right. Because of course you could also be the saboteur. The fact you're down here when you got hit on the head. So it's more a case of going around, investigating and talking to the various people, finding these plot clues. And let's see. And you get various tools here that will help you with your mission. I'll just take that one for the beginning. And you can also get upgrades for your tools. So we now have the locateur. So one good thing is at least there's an autosave every time you change text. You don't need to use the typewriters unless you've achieved something. There are plenty of save spaces. So it's kind of a stealth light. Just lets you know that if you go anywhere with that icon on, you'll be considered an intruder. Let's see. No one. You have to go for this bit, whatever happens. Yes. Yes, I've said yes. Bye. Typical woman, gas, gas, gas. Oh, of course, I missed the veer. So yes, this is the basic element of the game. It's going through, finding the plot clues, interrogating the potential suspects. And there are a few little branching paths later on where you can change some things in a minor way. Yeah, the visuals are nice, the performance is good. I've not had it crash at any point. And I have been told, although I can't confirm it, that you need to complete it through a second time to get the full story. And of course, there's always quite a lot of lore, learning about the Provosec and the Commonwealth and so forth and so on. Try to figure out who's the sabatuer. And saying there's the stealth elements. It's actually quite a big ship in total. You've got to. Is this the one? You have to find a deck plan to be able to bring up a map as you walk around. So it's quite big. There's a lot to explore. Things to pick up if you can find alcohol. And you can ply people with alcohol, hopefully, to get a bit more information out of them, make them a bit more talkative. So yeah, it's not detective heavy, it's not puzzle heavy, and the sneaking is it's decent enough. It's not a thief contender by any standards. So, for example, there's the captain of the ship, and we could chat to him. I won't at the moment, not to give any spoilers. A little bit of graphic clipping going on there. That's probably because I've got the FOV slider up. So yes, if you enjoy your more thinking games, so there's not a clear cut, absolute 100% say here will be the saboteur. You have to it's one of those ones where it's your decision. There are a few places you can change things around. Sometimes the sneaking can be a bit irritating, trying to get into these rooms to collect money and that, waiting for these idiots to get out of the way can also be a bit of a chore. So there are upgrades for your tools to make them operate quicker as well. That's why I said about turning down the music. It makes it easy to hear where they are in the grand scheme of things. Bit of a cheap cheat, I know. So yes, this was Karaski, What Goes Up. For its low cost, it's a fun little indie stealth game with some detective elements. That's the ship's designer. All in all, not a bad little number if you enjoy this kind of thing. So I think we'll conclude our dealings here, gang. It's enough to give you a look at what you're getting, but without giving too many spoilers. I'd say it's pretty well done for its money. So anyway, all, thank you for watching. I hope you take the time to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know you're alive. And I'll see you all next time. Bye now.